Hi, welcome back to Lipstick, Lashes, and Logic. Today I'm going to do a bright summer tutorial for you, and I have two different lip options that I'm going to give an example of. So if you're ready to see this tutorial, just keep watching. So I already applied my Neutrogena Hydra Boost Water Gel. This is just the moisturizer I've been using this summer because I feel like it's really light and it kind of soaks in really fast. So I already applied that so that it would sink in really quickly. I also, before this, I also applied my Pur-Lisse Pur-Bright Ultra Skin Brightening Serum. I got it in my Ipsy bag this month, so I wanted to try it out. It says that it has vitamin C and it's going to brighten and give you luminous, even toned skin. So having some problem areas right now on my skin, so I thought I would try this out. Okay, so for this summer look, I'm going to start out with my BB cream. I like to do things that are a little bit lighter during the summer because I'm always sweating and I don't want to have a heavy foundation on all day. So I'm going to use my Garnier BB cream, and this is the oil-free one, the light to medium. And I was trying to say this was for the oily skin, but no. This is the Anti-Acne one. I usually use the one for oily combination skin, but lately I wanted to try this daily acne one, Anti-Acne one. It's good, but I kind of liked the other, the one for oily skin better. So, yeah, it's really good. But I'm going to use this, and I'm going to apply it with my Beauty Blender. I just put a little bit on the back of my hand to start out. And I'm going to use my kind of, sort of broken Beauty Blender to just put this on. I should probably grab a mirror. Right? Sophia. Because I can't just put it on. So you want to just kind of apply a thin layer. The Beauty Blender already helps you disperse the product evenly and kind of gives you a thinner layer of the foundation so it doesn't look heavy. Since it's already dampened, sorry I didn't explain that, it's already dampened, it kind of helps infuse water back into your skin to help hydrate you throughout the day. But I don't find that it thins out the foundation too much or the BB cream. I think that it really gives you it gives you nice coverage, and it gives you sort of flawless looking airbrush type application. Okay, so for this look I wanted to keep it light and fresh, so that's why I'm only going to apply one layer of BB cream. This is a pretty buildable BB cream and it might give you up to medium coverage, but I only applied one layer to have a light coverage because I want some of my skin peeking through. Even though it's been a little distressed lately, I still want to look a little more natural because it's summertime. Okay, now I'm going to take my, this is broken so I have to be very careful, my Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. And this is in the color 011 Creamy Natural, but the transparent one, is just as good. I'm just going to use this to kind of set a little bit and get everything kind of situated on my face. I'm not going to use a concealer today because I don't really feel the need to conceal anything serious on my face. But I like to use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer when I do have bags under my eyes, or when I have a big blemish that I need to cover up. Another alternative might be the MAC Studio Fix concealer. I like that one a lot too. And the one that's in the pot, that one's a really great one. Another good one for the under eye is the MAC Pro Longwear concealer that's in the glass bottle. I have that one too, but not wearing concealer today, so I'll talk about that one another time. Okay, so now that I've already powdered my face just in the areas kind of that I get oily and just kind of set the foundation or the BB cream because it can feel a little bit tacky, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of bronzing. I'm not going to do any like serious contouring, like chiseling out my cheekbones or anything like that because this is just a bright summer look. So I'm just going to kind of bronze up the face to make it look like I've been out in the sun because, you know, girl can't be in the sun too long. Can't be in the sun. So I'm going to take the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I'm going to take this middle color because this color is a little bit warmer. It's not really a super warm bronzer, which I like, and it's matte. And that's going to be good because we're going to apply highlighter today. So I don't want a shimmery bronzer. I'm just going to take this on like a fluffy blush. This is a powder brush. I'm just going to take this and kind of put it where the sun would naturally hit my face. So that would be like on your cheekbones, right here, on your above your temples. If you have like a larger forehead and you kind of mask that, you could put some right here on the top of your forehead. But I usually don't do that because I'm not too worried about the size of my forehead. And then you're going to put some right here on the bottom of your jawbone just to kind of give you some definition. And then you can also bring it down your neck just to kind of blend it out. The bronzer is just going to help you look like you have color back in your skin and you're not just completely muted out from the foundation that we just applied. So now that I've applied that, you can also put a little bit on the sides of your nose. I like to dust the brush off a lot, or just use whatever I have left over. Just to kind of make the nose appear a little bit straighter, but like I said, just a little bit goes a long way for the nose. And that's all I'm going to do for bronzer today. For blush, I'm going to use this stippling brush. Where is this from? This might be a crown stippling brush. But I'm going to take a matte blush today, and today I'm going to use the Romantic Rose Powder Blush from Milani. It's really pretty. It's like in the shape of a rose. I'm going to use that to apply blush today because I want it to be a matte blush because I'm going to add all my shimmer with my highlighter. So Milani is a really great brand. They have really great blushes, and you can find them at the drugstore, like at Walgreens, and I think CVS. CVS usually has more sales on Milani. So for the blush with the stippling brush, I'm just going to put it on the apples of my cheeks and then brush backwards. These blushes are good because they're pigmented, but they're not so pigmented that as soon as you put your brush on your face, you've got like crazy amounts of color. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Now before I add my highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my eyes and my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I'm going to use two different products, but I have an alternative for anybody who's interested in a different method. So to do my eyebrows, I really like to use a wax or a pomade type thing. Anastasia Beverly Hills has a really good pomade that you can use for your eyebrows, but it's kind of expensive. It's like $18, I think. So for me, I've been really enjoying this E.L.F Eyebrow Kit. It's $3, I think. This one's $3 or $5. You can get them at Target, or you can get it at elf.com. Elf Cosmetics, maybe? Yeah. I'll link it down below. And so this is in the color medium, and I'm just going to use this to lightly fill in my eyebrows. If you already have eyebrows that are kind of full, you don't really need the pomade. What I would suggest with eyebrows that are a little bit more full is using a brow pencil. And I have the IT Cosmetics Brow Power pencil here, and it comes with like a wax tipped pencil at the end and a spoolie on the other end so you can comb through your brows. This is a good alternative if you just want to add a few strokes of color to your eyebrows, but I like to use the pomade, and if you use a light hand, it can look really natural. If you use too heavy of a hand, it'll look like you have Sharpie eyebrows, so try not to use a heavy hand when you're using pomade. It takes a little bit of practice, but once you practice enough, you'll get the hang of it. The way I like to do it is I fill in the portions at the top so that I can kind of define the top of my eyebrows, and then I just lightly fill in the sparse areas. I'm not drawing on any lines in my eyebrows right now because I want them to look natural, since this is like a lighter look. If you wanted it to look a little more dramatic, you could add a little bit more product if that was your thing. I usually kind of extend this tail end right here so that I can make them even. Like this video if you want a brow tutorial. I can do a brow tutorial. Okay, and then after I use that, I like to use this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. They have, I think they have 3 colors. They have the light, they have the medium, they have the transparent. The transparent is just a clear gel that's going to help keep your eyebrows in place all day without, so the hairs don't move around. I like to get the, I think this is the medium. Is this the medium? Yes, this is the medium to dark. I like to get this because my eyebrow hair is a little bit darker than even my regular natural hair. But the light to medium color is a lot better if you have blonde hair or you have lighter brown hair. This is for dark brown hair to black hair. So what you do is you just take this brush. It's a pretty small brush. It's not as small as maybe the Benefit Gimme Brow or the one from Tarte. I don't think I know what it's called. No, but it's a really tiny brush. This is a really good one too. It has a nice small brush, and you just comb through your brows to keep them in place. Since this gel is tinted, it also makes your eyebrows look a little bit fuller. And I think on the packaging for this, it says it has like some type of light infusing technology or something like that that's supposed to make light reflect off your eyebrows and make them look like thicker, I think. I'm not really sure. Okay, so next I'm going to start on my eyeshadow. I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. I love this palette. I love it. It's beautiful. Woo! It's beautiful. And it smells like chocolate. Oh my god. It's amazing. So I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to dip it into this color. I want to say it's called, blinding y'all, sorry. I want to say it's called Salted Caramel, but it's basically like a warm caramel color. And I'm just going to dust that lightly into my crease right here. The crease between my eyelid and my brow bone. This is just going to be a transition color that we're going to use to apply the rest of the colors on there. Won't be using too many colors today because, like I've said a million times, this is just a fresh light look. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to apply it right here on this other side on the crease, just to give us a little bit of definition. Okay. Next I'm going to take an angled flat brush, and I'm going to dip it into this white chocolate color here. It's just a matte creamy white color, and I'm going to put that right underneath my brow bone to be my brow bone highlight. So you see I'm just placing it right underneath my eyebrow, not underneath my brow bone, placing it on my brow bone underneath my eyebrow. Kind of brighten up that area. I'm also going to take that same color and put it on my inner corner, the little tear duct right here, just to brighten up the inside of my eye. Okay. Alright. Next, I'm going to take this flat shader brush, if I can find it over here in my pile. I'm going to take a flat shader brush that you use to pack color onto your eyelid. I'm going to take this brush and dip it into this shimmery champagne color, and I'm going to apply that right on the lid. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the lid. This will give us a nice bright eyelid to catch the summer sun and the beautiful hot sticky weather of Houston, Texas. Now that I've applied that, I'm going to take my blending brush. I usually use a smaller blending brush for this step, but I didn't bring it, so I'm going to use this larger blending brush. And I'm going to take it into a little bit deeper of a brown color, and we're just going to put that on the outer corner. So if that ever happens, you end up somewhere like you're traveling and you don't have a smaller brush that you need, just kind of pinch the end of the brush that you have and just kind of make it work. Gonna make things work here on lipstick, lashes, and logic. So I'm just gonna add it right here to the outer corner, and then drag it a little bit up into the crease. See how it's dotting right there? Okay, it made it just a little bit darker, and that's kind of what we want for a little bit of extra definition on our the outer part of our lid. Don't be afraid to blend this product out because you don't want any harsh lines on your eyes. Your eye look needs to look blended and fluid, so you really want to take your brush and just blend, blend, blend until your fingers fall. We want all the colors to fit together seamlessly. Yep. Okay. Then I'm going to take an eyeliner and I'm going to put it on my waterline. Usually I don't like to put black eyeliner on my waterline because I feel like I haven't found a super awesome black eyeliner that doesn't smudge on my bottom line. Let me know in the comments below if you have a really good eyeliner for your waterline. But today I'm going to use the Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer, and this is in the color in the Nude. And I like to use this color during the summer because it just kind of opens up your eyes and makes you look more awake. So I'm going to apply that to my waterline, which is right here above the lash line. I'm going to do that for both eyes. I'm not going to be applying eyeliner to my upper eyelid today because I just want to keep it nice and fresh. But on my lower lash line, I'm also going to add a powder. To deepen up the lower lash line and to make it more balanced with the upper eyelid, it's sometimes good to use an eyeshadow underneath so that you can kind of deepen that up and give yourself some definition. So I'm going to go ahead and dip back into this light brown color. And I'm going to use this on a smudge brush or just a very, very thin, almost dropped my palette, a very thin lined brush. And I'm going to just place that underneath my lower lash line. I'm not going to take it all the way to the corner and the inner corner since we already put that white color. I want to keep that nice and light. But I do want to use it on the outer 2/3 of my eye. Okay. Alright, so basically our eye look is pretty much complete. I'm going to add some mascara. And today I'm going to use my Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express. I really like this mascara because it's a wet formula, and I like when mascaras are more wet than dry. And it has a synthetic wand, which is pretty good for adding volume. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this mascara to my upper and lower lashes. Don't forget your lower lashes, they're very important. I'm just gonna add a quick coat. You don't need to put 20 or 30 coats on this one because we don't want it to look too heavy. And I'm sure I'm making that crazy putting on your mascara face. Okay, I have two lip options today. I wanted to go with like a plummy color to match the brown that I used, or to go along with the brown that I used in my crease. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you two options. I'm going to be wearing MAC lipstick in Plumful. This is a luster lipstick, and it's just a really pretty plum color with some sheen. And I'm going to use that with the Gellar Pout Perfection waterproof lip liner. Oh, I think I just got mascara on my face. I have. Let's see. Oh, nope, we're good. Okay. I'm going to use the Pout Perfection by Gellar, and this is in Chianti. Chianti? It's just a kind of plummy lip liner to go along with it. My alternative, which are drugstore alternatives, are the Jordana lip liner pencil in Baby Berry. And it's a little bit lighter and pinker, but it's a good match for the color that I'm going to show you. The other lip color that you can use that is very similar to Plumful, this is CoverGirl, and I think this is in their matte line, and this is called Ravish. It's called Ravish. And basically, it's the exact same color as Plumful, except it's more of a matte color. It's not completely matte. Let's call it a satin. It's more of a satin color, or a satin finish. So that's a good drugstore option if you don't really want to get a MAC lipstick or a Gellar lip liner. But that's what I'm going to be using today. So I'm just going to line my lips. I'm going to line my lips, and then I'm going to fill them in with the Plumful lipstick. There we go. See? That's the color I chose to go with for this look. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dust on some highlighter, which is really going to bring the look together and which is going to just scream summer, because summer means that your skin is glowing and you're healthy and you're happy and you're out in the sun and you're tan and bronzed and whatever. So since I can't tan or bronze, gotta fake it, right? So I'm going to use this Becca highlighter in Moonstone, and if you like highlighter and you don't own a Becca highlighter, go get one, because it's just, I don't know if you can see that on camera, I'm not sure. You see that white brightness right there? That's the highlighter. So we're going to take this and we're just going to dust it on the high points of our face. So I'm going to put it on right here on the tops of my cheekbones, and right here around my eye, kind of making a C around my eye. A little goes a long way with highlighter. I don't know if you can tell the difference. See the glow on this side? See how there's no glow over here? You want glow. I want to get some glow. Another place I like to put it is right at the tip of my nose. Just a little ball right there. And then a little bit on the bridge. Just to kind of make it pop out a little bit. And then you can put a little right here on your Cupid's bow, which is a little triangle above your lips. Just to give yourself some shine. Probably would have helped if I would have done this before my lipstick, but we're going with it. Alright, let's put it on this other cheek. Bring it around. So this is the completed look. I really like that it looks a little bit natural. You can still see some of my skin peeking through, some of the blemishes underneath my skin, because I just want it to look fresh. I don't want to look like I'm wearing too much makeup. But if you like this video and you want to see another tutorial, please like it and comment below.